head of Medecins Sans Frontières, Joanne Liu, says cases of Ebola infections are still being reported. She recently wrote an article that said that new communities are still being infected and bodies are still being buried in secret.
Today the situation is very different from my last visit to Guinea in November 2014. At that time, we were in a very active phase of the epidemic, with several cases per week. And here I find myself in a situation today where there were 22 cases in Guinea 3 weeks ago, 1 case last week, and this week 2 cases. So it allows us to hope that we are nearing the finish line in a very near future.
MSF's volunteer medical personnel were key in the international response to the epidemic, which has infected about 28,000 people in Guinea, Sierra Leone and Liberia since late 2013 and killed more than 11,000. Liu says that the recent new infections are evidence that the waning focus seems to be prolonging the epidemic. She now wants the international community to ensure that those in Ebola-prone areas receive the new vaccine.
What we were able to prove is that the vaccine allowed the patient's immune system to fight off Ebola. There was another arm of the study to see if it can protect people who are in contact with infected people. The vaccine has reached 4,000 people and has shown efficacy that ranges from 25 to 100%. Extremely encouraging.
The goal is to have no new cases in the 3 countries for 42 days. That is double the incubation period of the hemorrhagic fever virus and the cutoff for the UN's World Health Organization to declare the epidemic over.
As it is effective, we will now go into what is called Phase 4, and we will vaccinate further. For each infected person, we will vaccinate those he has come into contact with, and then we will vaccinate the contacts. So we will strengthen the belt around the infected patient. And so that's why we hope we will end all chains of transmission.
For medical researchers, the latest Ebola epidemic has been a learning curve. A UN-appointed panel of experts reported last month that WHO had been slow in its response to the outbreak and recommended fundamental change. The outbreak began in Guinea in December 2013. WHO declared a global public health emergency on August 8th last year. Kathryn Ogunde, CCTV.